So you want to learn more about capitalization. Don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share with you some capitalization rules in the English language. Let's begin. For the first section of this video, I'm going to talk about first words and titles. 1. You know this already. Always capitalize the first word of a sentence. You learned this when you were probably a first grader. Let's read the examples. You'll never forget to buy milk. What are you going to do this weekend? The first word of each sentence is capitalized. 2. Capitalize the first word of a quotation that is a complete sentence. Like in this example, Emerson once said, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." The quotation, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm," is a complete sentence. That's why the first word of this quotation, "nothing," is capitalized. Now, what if a quotation is not a complete sentence? Simple. Do not capitalize the first word of that quotation. Okay? 3. We usually do not capitalize a word following a colon, like in this example. I've won through passion, teaching. But of course, there are some exceptions. There are some exceptions. Let's talk about those exceptions. The first exception is this. You can capitalize a word following a colon if it is a proper noun, like in this example. There is only one place I want to visit, New York City. New York City is a proper noun. It's a specific name of a city. The second exception is this. If the words following the colon form a complete sentence or more, the first word of that group of words should be capitalized. Like in this example, Liam Gallagher versus Sparka on stage in warm countries for one reason. He would be hot even if he wore a thong. He also likes the way it looks. The group of words, he would be hot even if he wore a thong, forms a complete sentence. That's why the first word of this group of words, he, is capitalized. Okay? 4. Capitalize the beginning of a letter. For example, Dear SpongeBob. So you have to capitalize Dear. And, of course, you also have to capitalize the first word of the closing of a letter. Like, for example, yours truly, Patrick Store. So you have to capitalize yours. 5. Capitalize important words in titles of books, stories, um, magazines, uh, and so on. So, in general, you should capitalize all nouns, all adjectives, all verbs, and so on in titles, like in these examples. But you should lowercase the unimportant words. What are those unimportant words? I call them back, or prepositions, articles, and conjunctions. Okay, let me repeat that. PAC stands for prepositions, articles, and conjunctions. You shouldn't capitalize them in titles. Okay? Let's read the examples. Sports Illustrated. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And is in lowercase because it is a conjunction. The is in lowercase because it is an article. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. The here is capitalized because it is the first word of the title. If an article is the first word of a title, it's okay to capitalize it. Alright? Of is a preposition, so it is in lowercase. And is a conjunction, so it is in lowercase. For the second section of this video, I'm going to talk about people and cultures. Always capitalize people's names, initials, and titles. Okay? Names, initials, and titles. Like in these examples, Dr. Stephen V. Strange, Senator Barack H. Obama, Grandpa John. 2. Always capitalize the pronoun I, even in contractions. I, I'm, I'd, I'll. 3. Capitalize specific names of races, religions, and languages. Like in these example, Arnold is Japanese and his friend Maria is Filipino American. Maria is Catholic and Arnold is Protestant. They both speak English and Japanese. Japanese and Filipino American are capitalized because they are specific names of races. Catholic and Protestant are capitalized because they are specific names of religions. English and Japanese are capitalized because they are specific names of languages. For the third section of this video, I will talk about places and transportation. Capitalized names of streets, cities, states, mountains, countries, bodies of water, continents, and so on. Like in this example, I live in Casa de Papel apartment complex on Sampaguita Street in Carson, California. It is 2 miles from Carson Park and 10 miles from the Pacific Ocean. It is located in the United States, which is in North America, and the, on the planet Earth in the Milky Way. Capitalize names of specific buildings, bridges, monuments, and other landmarks. Like in this example. Oops. Last summer, we visited Rizal Park, and this summer we're going to visit the Mount Rushmore. We also might go to Hong Kong Disneyland in March. I think I forgot to include something. Okay, I forgot to make a slide for number 3. Number 3 is capitalized names of particular planes, trains, cars, and so on. Like, for example, I drive an Acura Legend. Capitalize Acura Legend. Okay? this is the this is the fourth section of this video. So for the fourth section of this video, I will talk about organizations and other subjects. 1. Capitalized names of institutions, schools, stores, or even brands. Like in this example. He attends Paris after school, he shops at Uniqlo, and he likes to wear shoes made by Adidas. 2. Capitalized names of historical events, periods, and documents. Like in this example. Oops. The Declaration of Independence was signed after the Revolutionary War. Declaration of Independence is capitalized because it's a specific name of a historical document. Revolutionary War is capitalized because it is a specific name of a historical period. Okay. 3. Capitalize particular months, days, and holidays. Like in this example. Oops. My birthday, December 31, was on a Friday. The next day was New Year's Day. So that's all, folks. There are a lot of capitalization rules in the English language. I did not cover them all, but I hope that you learned something from watching this video. If you have questions about capitalization, you can write them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. Okay, so see ya. Have a good day.